Don't you want me to help you? Okay, then later. Huh? Okay, coconut. Okay, let's say coconut has some health attributes. Okay, so you must find that is there any allergies for coconut? Because you know what? They might always opt for a substitute. Same features, same benefit. I might rather eat rambutan rather than coconut. For example, you understand? It's also fruit but different. So substitute is similarity of the outcome but different product. Okay? So you can have here quality, but you must also don't forgo the quality of substitute. Okay? Because they are not readily available. Alright, you can mention but you wouldn't know what is the functionality. When the quality different, the price also different. Alright, maybe it's cheaper or it's more expensive. Okay? So that is industry. So you have to write, but don't worry, it looks so much, but when you write, I have a sample, it's very easy. The person not going to look at, after 5 courses, no such thing. You will like it when I show you an example. If you're wondering like, so many things I need to write? No, actually no. It's just an idea. Later I'll tell you what you like. Now, product or service feasibility. Okay, let's look at the product. 2 questions. Do you think customers willing to purchase? So you need to know your customers' needs. Can you provide a product or service to customer at a profit for you? You want them to buy, at the same time you want a profit. So what you do is again, primary research and secondary research. Yeah, get the first-hand research and secondary data. So this is what I've already told you just now. You have to come up with a questionnaire. These are the ways to get information. Questionnaire. That's the thing. One on one. Then they say, how you know this would be?
We trade our own prediction. We estimate our own self.
Okay. So these are the ways I would say, primary research, focus group, directories, okay, all this you will know, right? Census data, the population, okay, articles, doctor data, so all these are the information. Okay. Prototypes is like an original functional model of a new product that entrepreneurs can put in the hand of potential customer. So you have to come in terms of what is the functionality of this product. You have to explain the report. Answer. Okay, announcement. Still haven't got the assignment. So your possible replacement will be 3 hours, not 6 hours stretch. Okay, 3 hours for you to come back, and again, luckily, because I proposed that don't have to have 6 hours one day. Minus the 3 hours you come back, any difficulties you face, then we can discuss. Right? After that, everything okay. You show me your performance. I think better show me also, because so that you will not show me the performance, and then we go through and all that. Probably you want to do a mock presentation also can, or just discuss. It's up to you lah, okay? And then the following week, 3 hours. Okay, fine. So which means each group will take about 4 groups. So it's like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Okay? Alright? I think half an hour will do that. Half an hour presentation, then you'll see, it will depends on how, but don't go beyond 45 minutes. You understand? Okay? So that the date will be, according to him, but it's still not confirmed. 14, it will be the revision. That means you show me, you look at it, any hiccups, we will adjust it. And then either 28 or 4th of August 4, will be the presentation. Either. I don't know, either 28 July, 28 or 4th August. Either one of these days will be the presentation. So you have ample of time. That's a replacement class. There's one replacement class, right? So we will have, we have to go through 6 hours, right? So 3 hours is 14. And then the other 3 hours, just presentation is 28 or 4th of August. I think that is the good approach. Don't have to come 6 hours and all that. Okay.
Then
so,
on the 14th, the 3 hours class is morning or?
Morning.
So as a presentation also morning?
Yes, of course. Sunday morning really prefer. The afternoon, evening is just preparing. Family time. July. So 7.
7 class.
Because you say that you have the...
I'll prefer the class.
You prefer the class? Anyone knows? So 14, 28. So this 28 might be 28 or what? But 14 or no?
Alright.
I find this is the best approach. Rather than texting, right? Okay. Of course, the last day the presentation, your PowerPoint slide, your everything should be intact, right? Same day. Two copies, right? Give one to the judges, one I keep. Okay? So we will compare.
For the individual and also
One individual one. Soft copy, give it to me. Send it to my email. Okay? And then the hard copy. Okay. No, that one only the professor. Then what is your journey of experiencing? What I'm trying to say is don't talk about your friend never do never help you. Huh? No, not wake up in the morning. No need. It's all about you and your subject. That's it. Okay? Alright, so here, prototypes here. Okay, listen. Now what you have to do is, and this is also important, you come up with an idea and you get feedback from your family members, friends. This is important. The earlier one, when I asked you to do a questionnaire, you think that not enough time. If you have time, please do so. If you don't have time, fine. But the best thing is you can do is in Facebook. Then you say that someone took your idea already. Okay, that is also one thing, yeah. You come up with an idea, you put it in Facebook, someone else sees this and say, hey, it's a good idea, I'll start the business. Okay, never mind. So if you don't want to do that, fine. Prototypes here is in-home trials. In-home trials is like Jilin. When he came up with a new razor, they actually gave it to their staff. After 2 weeks, let me know what you think about the product. So you can do that in-home trials. Okay, then financial visibility. Okay, here, those you know how to do in terms of accounting. Right? I don't teach accounting, so you know, right? P&L, simple. P&L is very simple. You can learn from yourself as well. You just need P&L and budget. Budget and P&L. Forecasted budget and P&L. So here is capital requirements. And estimate how much you need to start up the business. So this would be like, okay, let's say a renovation, how much, your rental is how much per year, alright? And you have to actually forecast it in terms of, your budget should comprise in terms of 3 years, right? I mentioned like minimum 3 years. So you need a minimum 3 years budget forecast. Minimum 3 years budget forecast. So you need the finance for you to maintain your business for 3 years. Because you feel that I need a backup for 3 years. In case anything happens, I still got money to actually support the business. Otherwise, if you're looking at 1 year budget, it's not sufficient. So please give me a finance support for 3 years. Then I'll pick up. Alright? So it's estimated how much you require to launch your business. Estimated earnings, you forecast your income statement. And return on investment, here I would want you to use P&L. P&L. You don't use return on investment so much. P&L, profit and loss.
What about break even?
Break even, you can use that up to you, but I'm telling you in terms of break even for 3 years, is it, or 1 year?
Break even to show that how many years it took for you to get back on.
Yes, you can do that as well. It's not required, but if you can have that, it's fantastic. It's not required in assignment, but for the bankers, definitely you want it, right? It's good. So any information that you can contribute to your assignment based on accounting purpose, please do so. Cash flow, break even, and all this. So I would like to mention to you in terms of other marketing aspects. Of course, if they are from bank and they are from financial institution, they will look at numbers, right? Yeah. This is very important. So please get a grip of what you're going to present. Okay. So this is a description of what is business plan all about. Okay, why you need business plan is number 1, to define and to be clear of your future costs. Alright. Next is to attract lenders. Alright, that's the purpose of business plan. realistic. Competitive test is you telling the bankers that you can still compete, you still have that USP, unique selling proposition. Value test that you tell the bankers that you can maintain and retain your customer because of the value-driven approach. So, reality, competitive, and value. Okay. This is just the information. Okay, now you can start a draft, right? Don't worry, because I think the approach is the same. You just start the draft. You have to start your report first by table of contents, or rather before table of contents, the title page. Okay. For example, this is a sample. So what you do is, don't write sample restaurant business plan. You just put here business plan. Don't do this. Alright? Don't write anything such as this. Just put business plan at the center, and then your company name. Your company's name. If you want to have picture, by all means can, no problem. You can have a picture of the product. You can have the picture of the shop. Okay. Then this will be more to your address, right? Or if you don't want address, just the state will do. When to contact you, right? And then your email address. Your email address, not your personal email address. You just come up with an email address. Okay, your company is da 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 da. So you put a company dot whatever. Your company's email address. Okay. So don't be so personalized here. It's everything about your company, right? Okay. Next table of contents, it should be like, so don't have a table of contents 1.0 right up to 8.0. No, you must have sub-headings. No, don't be surprised with this. You don't require to do all that. Sub-headings, that means 1.0, then you will have 1.1, and the maximum you can have is 3 digit. So for example, 1.1, 1, and then only up to 3 digit. Don't go beyond 4. Right up to 3 digit. Otherwise you go until alright? Okay. Now okay. The first thing first, yeah. In your executive summary, I cannot make it large. How to make it zoom in? Zoom it. How to zoom it? Where got zoom? Oh yeah. Okay. Now, you see here. Please don't write section. Don't need section. Just put executive summary. Don't put section. Just put one. In terms of executive summary, I don't want section. Just executive summary. That's it. So after table of content is executive summary. So in your executive summary, don't be lengthy. Okay, your report, straightforward. Okay, don't write an essay. Just write the relevant information. So your executive summary would have these two main things: financial forecast, how much you will earn, alright, the expected projected annual sale, alright. So they want to know your profit first. Then they want to know what capital you require, how much capital you require. So that is your executive summary. The summary of your whole report is the objective of your report. Your annual profit and your financial support. So that is executive summary. This is a very short executive summary. You can have it in detail as well. It's up to you, but don't be too lengthy. Any question? First, you want to see profit. Then you want to see how much you want from me, or rather how much you require in totality. Not only from me, but I want to know how much you need to run your business. Then what you have to do is Okay, then you have to do is general information. Okay, general information is here. Your address. Also, please don't put any numbering. Just write general information. Okay. Mailing address, your contact details. You make up. Don't have to put your handphone number. Huh? Don't write your house number. No need. I don't want to know your house number. Just make believe. Okay, but definitely you should be in Malaysia, not India or US. Exactly like this. And then please state who is your accountant. They want to, because you know they are from bank, they want to speak to your account manager. You are the one. Write your name. Financial institute is where else you get your loan from. They want to know. I'm not the only one who giving you loan, right? So who? I want to know where else you get your loan. But if you have no one giving you loan, then only. So either you make believe or you think that it's ridiculous. I don't want. So which means, for example, you want 1 million, but $500,000 is being taken from Maybank. So you put here. Okay. So you're telling the person, hey, don't worry, Maybank give me. You also should give me. Alright? So you stand more chances to get loan. Like that, make believe. Okay. And lawyers, you don't have to have a lawyer in your office, but you must have acquaintance, the person, family, lawyer or someone you know. You must, sorry? Saksi lah. Saksi, correct. Right? Someone that you know, next of kin. Okay, that, yeah. So if anything that you can always refer, they know that any legal action you have a lawyer. Okay, so far so good?
Did you get a copy of it?
No.
Are you?
Cannot give you anything. All these are PNC. Only right. You just summarize what you need to do. Then, so in your table of contents, the one without number, right? Alright. Just put the information, and then you put that page one. Okay. Now here we start in terms of. Just a minute. Shall I put number or not? Because for assignment only, assignment one number. Bankers today one number. Okay, now I make it red lah. Make it red. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I want to change plan. Make it real. This is more to assignment, right? So boring. So make it like this. I think better. More professional, more formal. So don't put 1.0, 2.0. It's not assignment based. You just based on this section 1, and then you put the page number. Okay? Change plan. The report format, you are doing report format. The only thing is you don't have the numbering as report format. So put section, make it more real. Okay, more real. So the one I told you what? Table of contents no need section. So it starts from executive summary, section 1. General information, section 2. And then we come to business overview, section 3. Okay, business overview means everything pertaining to your business. What is the business all about? Okay. What are you selling? What do you intend to sell? Etc. Everything about your business, and one paragraph will do. Don't be so lengthy like one whole page. One paragraph straight to the point. Next is your vision. Not so much on vision. I want to look at your long-term plan. Alright. Business history you might not have because you are a first-time entrepreneur. Unless you already opened a business many years back, then you can include your business history. Otherwise, no need business history. Okay, just business vision.
You say means if they use the credit one, this is already exists one on the company.
Yes.
So it is meaning to the business.
Yes. You already exist, but you want loan to improvise your business. If you don't have history, you're just starting scratch. From new, no need history. There's no history to talk about. Okay. Next is ownership structure. That means everything about your partners. Okay. What is the introduce to your business? Who is the major shareholder? If you have partner, who's the major shareholder? Who holds minority? What is the percentage of their involvement? Okay. Ownership structure. And then whether the shop is leased or your own, whether you bought it or you're renting it. Equipment in that shop, whether you're renting it or you bought it. So your business ownership structure, what you own, and you can also mention how many employees are there. So we generalize it. All the information about your ownership structure. Okay. Okay, now section 4, narrow it down to your product description. Introduce your product in detail. If you want to have pictures, by all means put pictures. Okay? You can have it in the content, doesn't matter. Because sometimes you're so lazy to go to look in the appendix. You can have the picture in the contents. So when you're referring to the contents, you're referring to picture, you're looking at the contents as well. So you can have picture in the contents. Don't worry. Functionality of the product. Okay. Everything pertaining about your product. So you might have few paragraphs over there. Here is I think would be the most information you need because to explain, and be focused. Yeah, if you really don't hide around the bush and be so long with that. Just straight to the point in terms of functionality, benefit, etc., etc. Okay, research and development. How you got an idea from? How did you actually came about that idea? Is it because you read about it after Monster University? Iron Man? Superman?
Superman.
Man of Steel. I'm going to watch today. Is it nice?
Yes.
So nice? Why?
Almost fall asleep.
That's nice. I like
No, why? It's top 10, you know.
it.
There is box office.
It's just like that.
Conversation. More conversation.
No, just action. Action.